good evening from a, well, moderately sunny but quite warm Glasgow. Salutations. um, I will just start by saying Saturday, at last, at bloody last, after 9 months. 9 months. I didn't realize it was this long, but I guess it has been for the strictest things. Sorry. I think there's some practice going on at the speedway. You might hear it. um, where was I? Yes. Oh my god. Saturday, we come out of level 3 lockdown and into level 2. Oh my god. I was so happy when we got to level 3. And then, of course, um, very quickly on from that, the rest of Scotland moved into level 2 and we were stuck at level 3, which then meant we were caught in Glasgow being able to go nowhere because we were in level 3 and all the rest of Scotland was in level 2 and we just had to stay put, and it was like kind of being in prison all over again. So, but the rest of Scotland's really pissed off because they have to stay in level 2. Welcome to our world, rest of Scotland. I'm not gonna go crazy because still haven't had our second jam yet. So, like, I'm not gonna go nuts, but just, I don't know, just the idea, just the mere idea again that we can go somewhere outside of. I love this city, by the way. I bloody love this city. I came here to live in this city because I love the city, but it made it accessible to the rest of Scotland, which I have hardly had the chance to even experience, like, it's just freaking crazy, ridiculous. The kids are very, the kids, yeah, the cats. I call them the kids. They're my babies. They're my fur babies. They've been really like fatigued and God, it's like what's the temperature? It's like 23 degrees, and ASAP's like just going like, he walks into a room, he saunters into a room, and then just goes. Just collapses, like, it's too hot. I can't even be bothered. You realize how warm it is when even your cats are just there going like. I love how cats are like that. Cats have this thing where, like, when it's cold, or when they're cold, they don't seem to be able to get warm enough. Like, they will wedge themselves under the radiator. Like, they love heat until they actually get some heat. Until the weather warms up, and then it's like, it's too hot now. It's too hot. Cats are weird and crazy, but I love cats. I've been out today. I have got to share this. I've got to share this because it's brilliant, right? today I just went, well, it's going to be warm. I like to get out just to get out, but it'll be warm. So let's do something that'll keep us kind of out of the sun and, will mean that we're not kind of too, kind of, hey, you know, 22 years I've been in this country, like, I do not do hot. That's why I moved here. I know I'm Australian, but but just cause I just ended up being. I didn't choose where to be born. That was just by default. That was just like random circumstance that had me like born and raised in Australia. That was not my choice. um, so yeah, I'm the whole heat thing. It's not my bag. And maybe I enjoyed it as a kid because it meant like going to the swimming bars and things like that. But no, just not my bag. So I love it here. So as soon as it does, you know, I know the other day I was going, I'm sick of being cold. And I was sick of being cold, but I'm not saying, it's too hot because it's not too hot, but it's just comfortable enough for me. This is my it's fine. Doesn't need to go any higher than this. Doesn't need to. Yeah. This is bearable and and nice. It'll do. You know. It's fine. Like I'm coping with it. It's not like I'm there going, like you know. It's okay. I can deal with it, but I wouldn't want this for like 7 months of the year. So, I like that the summers are fleeting and short because you savor them so much more. Like, I love that. Rather than it's like, when's it gonna end? Oh my god. I'm just sitting in sweat. No, I don't miss things of home like that. And oh my god, and the last 2 times I've been out there in the summer. Just no. And why? Like, it's not gonna happen now, so it doesn't matter. But why the fuck do simple minds want to go out there in the summer? I don't understand it. I don't get it. Especially like Ouija's. I'm a fucking fry. What the hell? I don't get it. Jim, tell me. What is it? You can't love the heat that much. Surely. I mean, you go on about the thing with Italy when you're there in Sicily and you go, I get up at 5 a.m. because by the time it's like 9 o'clock, it's boiling hot and I can't do anything. You are an enigma, Mr. So, to avoid, well, I say to avoid the heat, but oh my god, we were like, just, it was a bit making our way there because I went round the like I'm going like I'm gonna I can't do. Shouldn't do the Google Maps thing. Don't do the Google Maps thing. Learn it. Learn where you're learn where you're going by getting fucking lost, of course. I know one particular way down to where we were going, of course, and but that particular way down escaped me today. I just clean forgot about it. So we made our way down to. We were going to the cathedral. That's when I thought on a warm day like this, it'd be nice to be in the cathedral, be nice and cool. You know, especially you go down to the lower levels of it. It'll be wonderful and cool and nice, and it'd be nice to meander around on a warm day in a nice, cool cathedral. um, but I took us like some meandering way that that made us end up going down Gallagate, and so we kind of like did this big loop of like going through Merchant City and down to Gallagate and then back up and over and down Duke Street, and yeah, like we just ended up, I don't know, like I don't know where we ended up. We eventually got there. It was a bit of a hike though, but I need the exercise really. And it was freak. Oh my god. Going up that street. What street is it? I don't know what the street is, but where the Tenants Brewery is, and that, and you go up the that's a bit of a hike actually. But worked out where the Morrisons is in Gallagate, because I knew there was a Morrisons there. I knew there was a Morrisons there from the first time I went. Like one of the, I think it was when I was going to the Scottish Music Awards. Always makes me like it. Just go like, yeah. I went to the Scottish Music Awards. Yeah, fucking 150 quid for a ticket. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Never do that again. I don't think. Maybe not. I don't know. Unless I don't know. I just should have got a kiss or something for that kind of money. Jesus Christ. It was all in a good cause though. So in the taxi ride down, I'm sure this was it. I'm sure the taxi driver brought me in that way. And so like as we were going down Gallagate, like I was going, hey, like there's a Morrison's there. And then I realized, like, because I could see at that time the barrows would still be lit up, so I could see the lights to barrows, and then I'm going, well, barrows is just down there, hey, and then the Morrison's is just, hey, well, this can't be far. But I hadn't been to this Morrison's. Because I thought it was actually, because I'm going like, oh, I'm in a car, it's probably not that close. It seemed like it was just like, hey, just up the way, there's a Morrison's. What the hell? And then I convinced myself, oh, it can't be that close. It must be like, another mile up the road or something. But I knew just beyond the barriers that there was a Morrison's up there somewhere. It's goddamn close. It's only like 200 yards up the road. I didn't realise it was that close until today. And then it just kind of sort of stumbled upon it, really. I did have to get the Google Maps out. Once we were at Barrows, and I'm going like, I don't, hands up, I was like, I don't know where the cathedral is from here. As we were at the bottom of Gallagate, and like, where the steeple thing is. I'm going, I can see the spire. I could see the spire, like, over that away. And I'm like, I can see the spire, so it can't be that far. I'll just follow where the spire is. But then I lost it. We went up this road where the Glasgow Pram Centre is. I didn't know there was a Glasgow Pram Centre. And they have a car park. It's got about 200 spots. I'm like, how many people, like, need a pram? Like, what? um, my other half made this, like, really friggin', like, proper dad joke, right? So, like, we were joking around about this Glasgow Pram Centre, and I was going like, I was going, got any prams for adults? She was going like, oh, we got this one, like, here, it's just one wheel. And I'm like, I was like, that's a wheelbarrow. And then she was like being the person in the kind of sales assistant in the shop going, nah, it's not a wheelbarrow, it's a ween barrow. And I was just like, oh my god, that is just the worst kind of dad joke, but good. So, I did have to get Google Maps out in the end, because I lost the spire. I couldn't see the spire once we got up that road. I'm like, I can't see the spire anymore. And then as we come up around the thing, I'm like, hey, there's the Morrisons. And then we just went up around this road and down, and I was just hoping that Google Maps was telling me the right way, and we got there, and we were like, because it was really warm by that point, got in, because we had the tickets for between 12 and 1, so we turned up just on 12. And when we got in, there was, like, the organ was being played. That wasn't going on the last time I was there, right? But the organ was, like, being played by somebody who was, like, just having a real kind of, like, they were just playing around with it, right? It was, like, stuff just going, like, they like, really do, like, sinister shit on it, right? Which is great. It was kind of like a bit melodic, and then it'd be like which was just, I was loving it. So, like, every time they did this thing with the, like, I waited for the break in one. I was filming, and then I waited for the kind of and then the silent bit, and I just went like, not really loud, like, just like, because I was filming, I was just close to the mic, just went it was perfect timing for the scream. It was brilliant. I enjoyed myself anyway. And then as we went downstairs, as we were going downstairs to the lower level, there was a light flickering Which, so like the organ's playing and there's this light at the side flickering, and I'm like, I can well believe that this place is haunted with the organ playing with the kind of sinister and this light flickering, and it was a bit freaky but fun. I saw things today that I hadn't seen the last time I was in there. I didn't know there was like this kind of St. Mungo city crest tapestry thing in there. I'd never seen it. Well, I wouldn't, because, ouch, sorry, I'm a bit itchy. I mean, I've only been in there once, so the last time, I don't know whether this thing was roped off or something, but I don't remember it. I don't remember seeing it to get the previous time I was in there. But it's a proper, like, tapestry thing. I mean, it's a bit kind of, I don't know, there are sort of bits that kind of, I can't describe it. There's a cooing pigeon. It's like the kind of, there's like rips in the fabric, but they're not actual rips in the fabric. It's just like it's kind of makes it look like there are rips in the fabric, I think. I don't know, it's weird. But there are like 4 blocks on this thing. So there's like the tree and the fish and the bird and the bell. It's like, yeah. And there was this thing like by the, I don't know what they call it, altar, I guess, and probably. What do I know about religion? I don't know. Whatever the thing is, I don't know. There was a thing that was like, had like angel wings. Like, it was like angel wings and this really lovely kind of gold cross, like in between the kind of angel wings. Like, it's really lovely. Pictures on my socials, you know. I won't fill up my blog with pictures, but I will put the video up. I'll put there are 2 videos. The video of the organ playing and my wonderful blood curdling scream right at the opportune time. And the flickering light. The flickering light was a bit kind of creepy. So I'll put those up with this. I'm kind of not looking, but keep trying to keep an eye on the time, because I don't know how long this will last. Because despite me thinking that I've made loads of room on this, I have like, I don't know, I've got about like 15 gig of space left on a 128 gig storage thing, and I don't know how I've got such little space left. I've probably just got tons and tons and tons of pictures that I need to get off. I need to just try and do some stuff. Yeah, so, but I enjoyed that. And then, we went into the Morrison's Gallagate, which is actually a good size Morrison's. It's quite decent. I like it. It's good and easy to get to, you know. Doesn't require going all the way to Annie's Land, or, you know, it's not that bad going all the way to Annie's Land. I mean, it's like 5-minute walk to Ashfield, and then just straight to Annie's Land, and the Morrison's at Annie's Land. It's like 5-minute walk from the station. It's nothing. Um, and that's a fairly decent sized Morrison's. For want of having a Sainsbury's that is a really good sized Sainsbury's, which the only friggin' Sainsbury's I know that is a good size, a good sized Sainsbury's is the one. The Brayhead sucks, because obviously that's another thing. People are not taking this into consideration. I don't think. I was going. It's like I bet people are going to Brayhead all the time, but they shouldn't be, because it's not Glasgow anymore. Going to Brayhead. Not technically, people shouldn't be going there, but I bet they are. Naughty. Anyway, come Saturday, we won't have to worry about that bollocks anymore, thank God. It was really annoying. But as much as I'm going, oh my God, I can go anywhere now. I'm just going, yeah, and then everyone's gonna go friggin' crazy. And now it's summer, and people are gonna go friggin' nuts. So I'm not gonna just go rushing out to do shit as much as I want to. The thing that I'm dreaming of, the thing that I want to do is just see a sunset. I see wonderful sunsets here, but I want to see a sunset on the coast, like be maybe not in air, but south of air or something, like just be able to sit in the car and just watch a sunset. Be really nice. I mean, because living on the east coast of the country for like nearly 50 years of my life, opportunities for good sunsets have been very few and far between. Oh, wonderful sunsets in Perth though, but I don't remember them very well. But yeah, I mean, they're the only times of my life where I've experienced like proper like West Coast sunsets. Is the time I went to Perth. I was 10. I don't really remember it that well. Wasn't even 10 actually. I think it was 79 we went on that. It was Christmas 79 and into 80, so no, I wasn't 10. Pardon me. Trying to think of when else I was West Coast and experienced a sunset. Never been to Wales, so wouldn't have done that. And West Coast of like England really, but not really, because never been down to Cornwall or anything, so not. Yeah, very limited experience of West Coast sunsets, so that would be really, really nice. That's what I want. So not really like looking to go raging out and doing loads of things. It's still would like to do the thing that I wanted to do before we all divided and everyone else in the country was at level 2 and we were stuck in level 3 and couldn't go beyond the city limits of Glasgow. That maybe still to do the Falkirk Wheel and the Kelpies and make our way over the Forth and down to Queensferry and Portobello Beach, even that would be East Coast though, so you know. I need a West Coast sunset. I need a West Coast sunset. Anyway, I'm gonna go, because otherwise I'm just gonna rabbit on about crap. I've been a little lazy the past few days with the blog and that, so I don't know, I'm gonna have to start thinking about doing what I'm gonna do with the continuation of, because I took my break this week. I wasn't going to, I was gonna do something about it being a bank holiday and having a captive audience. But I didn't, because I just couldn't face doing another such a research horde of stuff. So, and I knew that I'm gonna have to really research to find things about this earth that you walk upon to kind of talk about. So it might not happen this week. It might just be another update, general update and proceedings, and possibly this thing with Mr. Garrett, maybe, hopefully, I don't know. I shall start working on it anyway. Other than that, what else is going on? Don't know. Not a lot. So, but hooray for level 2 on Saturday. Even if it meant just like being able to once again go to Mulgai, or just, you know, yep, just to get out of the city limits would be nice. That's about it, I think. I can't think of what else I wanted to talk about. Pop music? Actually, I did. Can I just say that briefly? Oh, please last. I'll make this no more than 40 minutes, but just I really wanted to know about WOMAD, about how it was, because I was listening to this bootleg and it was sounding like you could hear them like winning over the crowd kind of thing. Well, that's what it sounded like to me, because it's an audience, like someone in the crowd's recording, and it's like, you know, I don't know, I feel like I felt a sense of like they were winning the crowd over, rather than it was like there were tons of Simple Minds fans that just happened to be in the crowd. And so I did the thing. Hope against hope that, you know, but it's been really quiet again. It's been really damn quiet. Which, you know, then I think like, oh, he's just being quiet, you know. And then after a while I start to go, oh, but is he just being quiet? What's happened? I feel terrible that I start to go, he's being really quiet. I hope he's okay. Like, oh, no, he's fine, you know. It's Jim, he's bloody fine. Don't be thinking those kind of things. Like, just stop it, you know. But then there's just the little niggle in the back of my mind of like, well, maybe there is something wrong. Like, say hello. Yeah, put our minds at ease, please. So I was wanting to ask about WOMAD and go, well, I did. Like, what were your recollections of it? And care to share, Mr. Care? So I thought, well, I'm probably not gonna get any response from that. Who else could I ask? Oh, Slutty's basket. More practice at the speedway by the sound of it. So I was there like going like, oh hey, I could ask Bruce. Like if, you know, if he's there, if he was there, which, you know, probably would have been there and didn't want to make assumptions, but I was like, it's WOMAD and, you know, he'd be there for that, wouldn't he? So I messaged him and went, Bruce, like, I was listening to this bootleg of WOMAD and they just sound like the crowd, like they really won them round, and, you know, what are your memories of it? And, you know, I'm going like, I know it's a long time ago, and I'm working your old like memory box here, but like, and he replied, and he was lovely, and yeah, and then yesterday he shared my Mind's Music Monday thing. It was really lovely of him. He is a lovely, lovely man. He is very lovely and very kind to me. Not that you're unkind, just, you know. Oh, you could just, you know, give a girl a sweetener sometime, you know. Anyway, this is getting very close to being 14 minutes now, so I shall go. All the usual stuff. Hope you're doing okay, and well, if you're not, then I hope things get better very, very soon. I don't know what else to offer.